happened to be that when I got in the car, the engine management light came on. Guys, check this out. Hey guys, welcome to a new video. You are actually seeing me in a Volvo C70. It's not mine, it's my boy Ben. He's here in Scotland today. Previously you've seen him in the channel with his Porsche, also with his Jaguar as well.
Greetings guys, I haven't had this car long. It's a Volvo C70 2-litre turbo, 2005 model. Really enjoying it though, it's so comfy. I'd say even more comfortable than the old E39 5 Series, and that was one of the reasons why I brought it. I did find it a little bit underpowered from what I'm used to. I like a bit more of a beefier engine, but I did remap it, so it's got an extra 34 brake.
And how much was the remap again for this?
The remap I paid with a discount £273, and that gave it an extra 34 brake, so now it's got about 198, 197, nice. Almost 200. Gave it an extra 80 pounds of torque, which I like. Don't go around racing, but it's just nice to have it when you want it. One thing though, I did think Volvos were the most reliable. I have had some issues with it since I brought it. I only got it for $750, which is a great price I think. But from memory I think I'm the 4th owner, and the service history was frequent up until about 3 or 4 years ago. The last one was supposed to be done, well, before I got it, it was about a year ago. So it was okay, it was part. It even came with about 4 keys, this car did.
Wow.
4 keys. One of them is I think the valet key, which you give to the people who park your car for you.
So you got a 2-litre turbo running, standard is 170 brakes, but after the remap it's a 198. Nice, very nice. Clean engine for its age. No visual links. The bodywork of the car. Now this is the passenger side. It looks clean. There's a few dings and dangs. Let's do a quick walk around.
Sensors, which is pretty good, and they actually work. 16-year-old cars still working.
The alloys are nice. Special thing that I really like of this car is the color.
So from memory it was a sky pearl blue.
Yeah.
It came with some scratches, which I still need to sort out, but I do like the colour. It reminds me of a car that my dad used to have. He used to have an old E39 in this light blue colour, and that was one of the reasons that attracted me to it. Plus, I do like beige leather seats. I know it's not for everyone, but it's something that I like, and it's got the heated seats. Surprisingly, the sound system is actually very, very good. The quality is amazing, and it's just stock. Really impressed with the sound system. There's another reason why I didn't get rid of it when I found out problems with it. I had to change all the coil pack. There was a misfire, and maybe they just were due for changing because it's an old car, but changed all the coil packs, all the sparks, gave it a fresh service. Still something like right. I felt it should be performing a little bit better. Then I put fuel cleaner in it. I used BG44K, that worked great. And I put some Lucas oil stabilizer in it, only a little bit, just to see if that will make it a little bit quieter and help with the compression. Not a mechanic on cars or anything, but I'm just trying to basically try my luck and see what it will do.
It happened to be that when I got in the car, the engine management light came on. It's not really affecting the drive, but it's something that it should need looking into.
One thing with the new engine light that's coming on, that is the checked it on the OBD reader. It says it's the throttle body actuator. Don't know much about that, but I'll get it looked into. At the moment it's driving fine. I just removed the code, but I do need to get that sorted at some point. Of course, too late.
It's a 15 years old car. I mean, some things that needs doing, and one thing I straight away noticed is probably needs a new brakes.
Definitely needs new brakes. I know that, but they're not catastrophic. They're due a change.
Yeah, so new brakes. Maybe the system needs bleeding as well, because when I press the brake I can actually see it's a bit spongy, because it's been a convertible, and you know how cars can be very temperamental and
yeah,
it can cause problems. Now tell me about the roof. Is it fully functional?
It's fully functional. Okay. That's one thing I made sure of before I got it, because I've had a convertible before. I had a Mini Cooper convertible, and that when I went over a bump, the thing popped open, and it wouldn't close, and it wouldn't open, and it was just a jar, and I had to either spend 500 quid to repair it or £100 to close it. So I just closed it. Maybe a month later I scrapped it. It was a nightmare, that car. I mean, I did enjoy driving it, but this roof has caused me no problems. You've got no leaks. It's fully operational.
You own the car for 3 months now. Surely there have to be something that you dislike. So what would that be?
So things I'm not happy with the car, I wish were there. Quite importantly to me is a cup holder. I know it's a very simple thing, but having simply this as a cup holder isn't really very practical, because it just flies if you accelerate. So that's no good. The fuel consumption is not very good at all. It says on paper minimum 20 miles per gallon, maximum 37, combined something like 28, 29. I'm probably only getting about 23, but on a motorway trip it does seem to do that 37. Running cost is quite high, insurance high side for what it is.
When you got this car 3 months back, I used to drive a A60. So I remember that you got into my A60 as well, because we did an Ireland trip. It was wonderful. It was a 500 quid Volvo C70 2003. Wonderful drive. It did what it's meant to do, and after that I sold it. I've driven that car and now I'm driving this. This feels much more sportier. And why this? Why C70? Why did you pick it?
So why C70 is my cars would be mainly saloons. I had one really nice SUV, had two small hatchback, and one of them was the Mini. This is my 14th car now, and I just wanted a nice convertible. I actually originally thinking Saab 93 Aero, which I like. It's got 210 brake, it's quite a reliable car, you can pick them up cheaply. But when I saw this, and it was only down the road from where I lived in Caterham, I went to see it, test drove it, and I was sold on it. It's just the quality of materials in the car.
And the car
really
was up
with
for...
The car was up for £1,000.
But it's my bargaining power.
That was all Muntii.
Yeah, that's all.
He put in a word, and before you know it, I got a nice discount on that car thanks to Muntii.
But the thing is, when you're buying cars like this, it's always something that needs doing. You shouldn't be settling for the price that they're asking for. You can find problems, and if you can negotiate a bit, that's what kind of the whole fun of buying this sort of old cars off marketplace. At the end of the day, you still get a decent cars. Overall, this Volvo C70, it's a great car. It's great daily as well. There's no docking noise or any other noise in the car. Trip so far to the Highland, it was nice. I think it's a bargain for the money paid for 750 quid. It's a good Bangonomics. Once again, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, do make sure to press the thumbs up, share, subscribe.
What a view. So here we are in Glasgow. My mate Muntii, there he is.
Yeah.
In the C70.